Hey, what's up everybody? It's your credit cousin Shelby from Superior Credit Experts, and today we're going to go over actually step by step on how to start a business, because a lot of you guys have been inquiring about business grants, and I want you guys to have an understanding of how business grants work, and you know how you need to make sure that you first have an active business before you start applying for different business grants and business funding. Okay, so this video is definitely dedicated to all of my new subscribers. Okay, hey you guys, thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you to all of my my vet subscribers out there. Okay, that's just been like commenting and showing me love, because I definitely appreciate all of the support. So if you are looking to start a business this year, I want to let you guys know, for starters, that the PPP, which is the Payroll Protection Program, and the SBA EIDL, Economic Impact Disaster Loan, is all the funds for those programs are over, okay? But those programs actually set the bar for getting business funding and business grants, and it actually opened up a lot of people's minds to getting into applying for business grants and different things like that. A lot of people did not know that there was business grants out there that you can get for startup, for tech, for like if you're in health and beauty, or if you're in the restaurant business, or even in the entertainment business. There's grants out there for you guys that you can get to start a business, and also to maintain a business, and to increase your business revenue, okay, and whatever else you're trying to do with your business. So the PPP and the SBA definitely set that bar for having understanding of like everyone who is trying to be entrepreneurs, who are currently entrepreneurs and small business owners, that they would just apply for this disaster funding, and then they would receive funds in their bank within 21 business days. Those days are over, okay? I want to make that very clear. PPP is over, and SBA EIDL unfortunately has been exhausted, is over as well. The last date for reconsideration for the SBA EIDL is in March, okay? So, and the last day for the targeted advance reconsideration was on Valentine's Day, okay? So all of the programs that we had post-pandemic and during the pandemic to help small businesses flourish and consistently stay in business while we were going through the pandemic, those funds are over, okay? So I want you guys to have an understanding that we are starting from square one, okay? From scratch all over again. And we're gonna go over tier one, at least, of how to start a business, no matter what business industry you're in, okay? So what I want to start with is when you guys get an LLC, okay? So before you even get an LLC, because a lot of people, they just pay the $100 to $200 or whatever for the LLC, and they say, hey, okay, I'm a business owner, it's official. No, that's not true, okay? Just because you have an LLC, I mean, yeah, you are a business owner technically on paper, but your business is not active, and you got to make sure that the business is active. And how you show that is actually, buying merchandise, starting like a campaign ad through like Facebook, or well, not really Facebook, but doing like different marketing and promoting ads, and starting to build business credit as well. And so we're going to go over tier one on how to do that. So one of the first steps that you want to do, obviously, is to come up with a name. All right, a name for your business. It could be your last name at Car Wash LLC, or it can be your family's current name. It could be any name that you can think of that is catchy for your business. And then once you create a name, then you want to go ahead and create an email for your business, okay? One of the actual links that I'll put down below that you can use to actually check to make sure that no one else is using your business name is called NameCheck, okay? Name.chk. I'll put the link down below in the description. And once you come up with a name, like for example, Superior Credit Experts, you can type it in and you can see if someone else is already using that name. Another way that you can actually look up a business entity name to see if anybody else is using that name is to actually go through your State Department's website, where you actually register your LLC article there, okay? So you can look up and search for different names depending on how the State Department website works for you guys. I know with sunbiz.org, we're allowed to just like go on as soon as you are applying for LLC, and you could just type in the name and see if anybody else in the state of Florida has it, okay? But NameCheck is a great website to use. And then following that, you want to start an email. And you can actually use the email G Suites, or you can just get a regular Gmail for starters and then transition over to G Suites if you want to. G Suites is always a good platform to use. It's through Google because it provides you with your actual own domain name as well, which will be step number 3. You can buy a domain through GoDaddy or through G Suites. And even when you start the entire G Suite package, right, you get your name. So let's say you are doing like a lawn care service and you want to do Johnson's cut grass service, right, or Johnson's lawn care service. You will be able to get that www.lawncare for Johnson or lawn care, whatever the domain name would be, .com. And that's pretty much what a domain name is, a website name, if you think about it. So G Suite will give you that as well, or you could go through GoDaddy and you can buy one for like less than 20 bucks, okay? Then you want to pay for a virtual office, okay? That will be step number 4, getting a virtual office. A virtual office, I talk about that a couple of times on my YouTube videos. Actually, since last year, I haven't really talked about it, but I'm going to bring it back up. So you can get a virtual office through Regis. You can actually use a link that I may be able to find for you guys down below, or you can use StartHub, which I can give you guys my referral link for them as well. No matter where the location is, whether it's here in Miami or it can be somewhere in Wisconsin or it can be in Cali, no matter where the actual virtual address is located, it's just a simple fact that you are not using your personal home address, okay? You want to have it separate. You want to separate your personal life from your business life. You want to always do that. And this is the way that you are doing that, okay, by following these steps. So you get a virtual office. You can pay about 30 to 50 bucks a month for it. And that is actually where you would receive some of your business mail there as well. But if you're in a different state and you have a virtual office down here in Florida, then it's okay. They will forward your mail directly to your address, okay? So the next step I want to go over after that, after you get your virtual office, is getting an EIN number. And this is free, okay? So if you guys have been like charged to get an EIN number that is like not supposed to, well, it's okay if it happens because technically you're paying for them to register your business through the IRS, but you can get it for free through irs.gov. Get your EIN number, and once you put in your business information, so that's the name, the domain name, the start date, your personal information, name, date of birth, address, social, and then you also want to put in your virtual address for the business location. Once you completed all of those steps, it's about 10 to 15 questions. Then at the end, there is a place where you can actually download it as a PDF. I always recommend you guys download that the EIN PDF and send it to yourself in the email, okay? Because once you do that, then you'll always have in your email, you'll always have your EIN or your documentation, okay? So I want you guys to do that. Get your EIN through irs.gov, which is free. And then you want to pay for your LLC article. So just notice that I have not, within the first 4 steps, we did not get our LLC article yet. But this is the step number 5, I believe this is. You want to go ahead and get your your LLC article. And you can do this through any of your state departments or clerk, of course, or wherever you guys, each state is different, but here in the state of Florida, we use SunBiz, which is like a separate Department of Corrections, I guess, or not Department of Correction, but it's a department site where we can actually register our businesses. Like I said, each state is different. New York has their own designated site as well, just like we do. So you want to pay for your LLC article. Some people use LegalZoom, where you can get all of this information all together, but LegalZoom sometimes overcharges you for certain things when you could just do it individually on your own and actually learn through the entire process, okay? So LegalZoom may work for you, or you can actually do the due diligence yourself and actually pay a cheaper fee by going this way. So pay for an LLC article using your State Department site, okay? And then you want to get a DUNS number, D-U-N-S, through DunandBradstreet.com, and that link will be down below. Dun & Bradstreet, I've always talked about, but Dun & Bradstreet is the #1 worldwide business credit platform that a lot of people like if you're trading or if you're just doing business with other businesses, right? You want to get in business to business, then they will use this, think of it like Credit Karma for business credit, right? They will use this credit profile, credit monitoring system to actually view your business risk score. And if your business is a risky business, then obviously you won't get any type of business funding or anything like that. So you want to get a DUNS number because that will be like, let's think of it like a credit ID number. It allows you to actually upload your business trade references using the Dun & Bradstreet platform. And that's something that I talk about on a different video as well when you're building business credit, okay? So get a DUNS number, it is free. And you will need all of the following information, those steps like the domain name, the virtual address, and the LLC article and things like that. You will need all of that information first before you get a DUNS number, okay? And Dun & Bradstreet website will actually tell you that as well. So you want to do all of the steps in order, get a DUNS number, and then you want to create an account, a business building account with Nav.com. Nav.com, I've talked about them a few times on my website as well. Nav.com is a third-party website that you can actually use to help build your business credit. It gives you different business credit, net 30, 60, and 90 accounts that you can get to start helping you build business credit and building that business credit platform. Even if you start at like 80 or you start below 80 or so, that's okay. You just have to build that profile up, and that's what we're doing here, okay? And that's something you can always text me. You can text business credit, okay? So that way you can always ask me questions, all right? But Nav.com, you can pay the annual $135, $140 fee annually. So you pay that one time every year. And what happens is Nav will actually report at least 5 business trade references annually to Dun & Bradstreet and Small Business Experian and Small Business Equifax to help build your business credit, okay? I don't want to get into too much detail. I believe on a separate video we could talk more in detail about how the Dun & Bradstreet platform works and how Nav.com works. But you pretty much need the DUNS number and a Nav.com account, okay? So that way they can monitor your personal credit and your business credit and how the two can actually coincide and help you guys out with gaining any type of business loans or business funding. Nav.com also works with Fundbox and also Bluevine to help you guys get different business grants and loans too, okay? So definitely want you guys to sign up for Nav.com. And then when you are in Nav.com, there is a place in there where you're getting ready to build your business credit. And that's when they talk about getting net 30 and net 60 accounts. Net 30 accounts, net 60 and net 90 are pretty much accounts where you can receive merchandise or property or whatever you need in advance. And then you have 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days to pay it back, okay? So Nav.com will actually set you guys up with all that good stuff, all right? So then going into the second tier, and I'm just gonna be brief about this because I feel like we could talk more details about it in another video. But then you want to start a business bank account through who you're debiting with already. So if it's Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Navy Federal, or any other type of Pentagon Federal, it could be anybody out there, any bank that you're using currently that you prefer, you want to open up a business bank account with them, okay? And once you open up your business bank account, make sure your personal credit is at 650 or above, because this is when we're talking about having enough business credit to start getting these bigger accounts like Capital One and Best Buy and Home Depot and all of these other places, that designated places that you guys may need some credit in, okay? Especially if you're in a restaurant business, getting like food credit cards and things like that for different restaurant industry credit. Yeah, that's when we start talking more about that, okay? So after you get your business bank account and you make sure your personal credit is at 650 or above, then you will be good to go with applying for anything like business loans and business credit cards, okay? For business grants, in that process once you get your business bank account, then you can always start the process, which is a whole nother like 10 to 20 step process that I actually spoke about in my recent video, where we talk about making your business a minority business enterprise, or just registering it as a women-owned business, or registering it as a certain type of local state contracting business. You want to register your business as the entity it is in your state locally, so that way you guys can apply for different grants and different loans that are actually out locally for you guys in your states, okay, that you guys are actually not utilizing. All right, so that is how you get started with your business, okay? So this is what being active on your business means, all right? Because even when you do get an LLC and you go through all of these steps, if you just stop right there and you're not, getting the merchandise through one of the net 30 accounts, or you're not really doing your due diligence, which is making sure your merchandise is intact, make sure you have a list of people that you want to do some marketing and promotion through, and making sure that all of your business paperwork is together in one folder and is completed, and then also joining some different local groups and programs, especially if you are a minority business owner. Joining different small business groups and things like that, so you can take advantage of different grants that they actually give out within their programs. I definitely want, that's called being active on a business, okay? If you guys are not doing all of those things, then you're not being active. You're not an active business owner. I mean, yeah, you're a business owner on paper, but you got to be actually active in your business, okay? And I've been noticing that a lot of people have been getting like depressed, and they've been getting like down and out, and they've been getting ready to actually go back into the work field, only because they feel like they're either fumbling their bag, which is like they have some money and they don't know really what to do with it and how to manage it, or they actually invested a lot of money and lost a lot of money because they didn't really know or have the education to actually leverage off of the funds that they do have. So that's why I am here, okay? Think of me like your small business coach, or your small business credit coach, financial friend, okay? So any questions that you guys may have about your personal credit, about building business credit, or just about business coaching in general, make sure you text me, okay? Text what your inquiry is about. So #credit, #business credit, #business coach, I need it. All right, to 954-303-4688, or you can visit my website at powermycredit.com, okay? I am only here to help you guys, all right? You guys have to do the rest of the work, all right? But I'm always here to help you guys and coach you through the entire thing, especially now. Like, I feel like we all need coaching more than anything, and we need some encouraging words more than anything with inflation, with the housing market being so crazy. And with all of these loans that a lot of people did take out during the pandemic that we have to pay back, this is definitely a time where we all need each other collectively, and we need to give each other some encouraging words, okay? I'm here to tell you, whether you got $2 in your pocket or $200,000 in your pocket, you can start a business, you can make it happen. You just have to be determined, okay, and willing to do the work, all right? So text me, you guys. Click the link down below, book a consultation with me so we can talk in details directly, you and I, about your personal credit and about your business, okay? And I will talk to you guys soon. I hope that this video was very informative. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on push notifications for me so you won't miss any of my other videos. And I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Peace.